We all want to make the right money moves, especially since none of us are immune from the uncertainty epidemic.
It's a constant fear that maybe my position isn't needed for the coming months while we try to figure things out.
My friends have had a lot of questions, how to survive and thrive during what's likely their first recession. The good news? There are people with quick answers to help you fatten your wallets in the future, no matter how much you've got in the bank right now.
Hi, I'm Jamila Souffrant. I am a podcaster, blogger, writer, and personal finance expert.
And this mom of three says the first thing anyone should do who's tight on money, assess your debt. Student debt, mortgage debt, auto debt, anything.
If you find that you're in a space where you need cash, then call the people that you owe money to, the credit card companies possibly, and see if they can pause or defer your payments. And then take the money and use it to pay necessities, or you can use it to save for when you may need it in the future.
And go back to the budget basics you learned in grade school. List all your money in, all your money out, and see where you may be able to cut some corners. Some of my friends are okay right now, but they've got no idea what to expect for the future, and they aren't sure if they're doing the right things with their paychecks now. Friends like Mia.
I'm Mia Fredericks, and I'm 25 years old. I moved to New York about a year ago.
After the sticker shock wore off from Manhattan rent and everything else.
Oh my gosh, New York City taxes are way worse than New Orleans. You have to pay for laundry here, and we needed to buy furniture.
Mia was able to put a little bit of each paycheck away for retirement. And now, entering her first economic downturn, she wants to know if she should change that.
I'm at that point in my life where I should be trying to take any extra income and putting it into a portfolio, into buying new shares. But then again, I don't want to spend those savings on those things because in a few months I might need them just to pay rent.
So one, you do need to make sure you can pay your bills. So that's number one. But now is a really good time to keep on investing. So at the bare minimum, if you're already investing in your 401k, don't stop. And if you can squeeze a little bit more in, all that counts because you're buying things on discount right now.
Let's look at the last recession. 1,000 retirement dollars invested in the Dow Jones average back in 2009 grew to nearly $4,000 a decade later. And even after the huge crash this March, it still would have been worth $3,200. Recessions are opportunities if you aren't retiring anytime soon. And if you're on the other end of the millennial spectrum, safely employed, maybe with a family and several years of retirement savings, even if it is shrinking by the day, do what this mom does.
I have not looked at my retirement accounts because I know they're down. If you don't plan on retiring early, you still have about 20 to 30 years to have your money grow. So if you can afford to invest or continue to invest, keep on doing that. But if you really sit down and realize, wait a second, we actually don't have enough to withstand if something were to happen to someone's income, we need to buckle down and save more, that may be the route you should take.
So don't get FOMO if you aren't in a position to invest. You'll have other opportunities to buy low in your lifetime. Just do what you can do now to improve your situation a little bit, because your financial health is tied to your mental health, and none of us have a crystal ball.
When's this gonna end? You know, like when are we gonna not have to worry about this stuff anymore? I'm 25, I'm not retiring anytime soon, but to stress about it now is not worth it.